Good morning from day 34. Slept in the shelter last night and it was a sticky, humid night. The anticipated rain didn't happen, so here's why we slept in the shelter. But otherwise, up and out just after 7 again today. It's gonna be a 2H kind of day, hot and humid. It's not that hot yet, but man, is it humid already, and definitely sweating. And I think it's only 73 or something right now, and of course it's a longish water carry today on the hottest, humidest day, so that'll be fun. We're hoping to get a deli, I think, at this road crossing coming up, but apparently the deli's closed, or maybe it was the next road crossing, I forget. But hopefully we'll find some trail magic today. There's theoretically supposed to be some, so we will see what happens. Otherwise we'll end just shy of High Point, and this will High Point will end the recreation of the hike that I did with the kids back in 2014. Although we stayed at a different shelter than we're planning to stay at tonight. We're gonna stay a little closer to High Point. But otherwise, we'll see how today goes. It's probably gonna be one of the worst days because we're hiking all day. Most of the other hot days, we were off by noon and in air conditioning. So on the upside, it's supposed to cool off tonight, hopefully dry off, and no storms, which is a little weird. So yeah, see about that. Anyway, I think I'm babbling now, so I'll talk to you later. Climbing up to the top of Sunrise, and hopefully there's a pavilion and some trail magic up there. And back in the distance, I don't know if you can see it, hopefully you can see it, is Kittatinny Lake. We just climbed from that, and I'm getting out of the sun. It's hot. So we're up in the Culver Fire Tower. And this is the view that you get. And can't see the other lake from there. But that, I believe, is Kittatinny Lake. And this is looking out towards PA. This is looking out towards New Jersey. So these always make you wonder. There's this huge wall. Clearly, somebody cleared this all, but there's still rocks all around on the trail. Still rocks in the woods. It's very woodsy. So like, how long ago was that wall done? You know, I'm guessing many years, you know, maybe hundreds of years, because it is now a state forest and all. But somebody obviously went to a lot of work to make that wall, probably while they're clearing the land. Now it's just a little bit after lunch, and we're coming down from the Sunrise Mountain Pavilion, or I meant to do a video and then I completely spaced, but Gyatso, who's a 2022 northbound thru hiker, who's a REI employee at the East Hanover store, was throwing some trail magic, and his co-workers as well were there, a couple of them. So had a bunch of drinks, snacks, fruit, vegetables, and a piece of pizza. So that was our first lunch. And I got a bagel on the way out, so I'm actually, full. And the weather was great up top, a little bit overcast, and very breezy. So with our sweaty bodies, it definitely felt awesome. Dried off a bit without the pack on and all. And coming up to another wall, and some of these walls are like stacked very nicely. Others are kind of more a jumble. So, but not, it's more of a stacked wall. This one than a jumble. It looks like at one point this was a too wide wall, so go figure. But anyway, it's great to see you. Great to have some trail magic. I think we finally said goodbye to Sojourner, Smiles, and Blondie. I think they're going to push on to the shelter beyond us. But it was good to camp with them for a couple days and talk with them. And met the famous leaf blower and his leaf blower. And yes, he actually does carry a leaf blower. Apparently no battery, so it cuts the weight a little bit. But it's like a Ryobi leaf blower, so it's not a mini one. And for some reason I thought he was older, but I want to say he's a young guy, probably in his 20s. So anyway, that's it for the lunchtime update. And we're heading for probably the East Rutherford shelter tonight. Should be about 15 for us. The High Point shelter that the 3 women are going to is would have been a 20-mile day, so kind of decided on this hot day not to do that. But anyway, Duckie out. So just popped out of the woods at High Point State Park. So we have now officially completed the recreation of the hike that I did with the boys back in 2014. So it took us 3.5 days, 3 nights, and broke 1 child. Took us 2.5 days, 2 nights, and didn't break anybody. And we're still pushing on at another 1.7 miles to the High Point shelter. So this is now a section of the AT that I have not done before. I have to cross roads a lot, surprisingly. This is actually not a bad road though. So now we're on this stretch of about 20 miles that I have not done in New Jersey. And then we get back up to the boardwalk while we're on to State Park, a stretch that I have done. So, all new. And there's a cute little AT symbol, just in case you weren't sure where it was going. Anyway, so yeah, a little bit of change of plans. We were going to go to Rutherford and didn't like the water, and so now we're pushing on, and there's sun behind me. Probably the view is terrible. That's probably a little bit better. And again, 19.7, just shy of 20. And tomorrow I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit to actually go hike the, climb up the High Point shelter, which I want to do. Anyway, Duckie out with the massive, oh yeah, and we have all these signs too. I don't know if you can read that. Anyway, Duckie out. The view from the observation platform, looking back at the High Point Monument. And then down there's the beach and the lake.